Alright, so we're flying over Tokyo-ish area right now, and coming from Narita Airport, which is right there somewhere. Do you see it, Mom?
No, but I see you and me in the airplane.
Yes. You look like a guy, though. Anyway, this is the highway we probably took from Narita, right? I don't know.
I have no idea.
But this is the main downtown Tokyo area up here, so we will head up
Awesome.
over there. Speed up things a little bit so we can get there within an hour.
Good tailwind.
Good. Hopefully we don't crash, because the game's about to crash.
Whoa! I'm getting airsick.
Alright, we're back. Sometimes when you speed up the game, it doesn't handle it too well. So this building right here is this Tokyo Skytree, which is completely new, right?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. So when you went to Tokyo before on this program, did you go over to Chofu? Yes, I did.
Yeah, well, actually, I did last time when I went over to your guys' house. I booted this up just to check it out because they said they came out with a Tokyo update, so I wanted to check things out.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I went over to Chofu and found Airside Game,
Nice.
which we can do here. Well, first we'll check out this Tokyo Skytree because it looks pretty cool. I think the game probably made the scale of it a little off.
It does look huge. Everything else looks so flat.
Dive. Not too high.
Oh, stall.
Dang it!
Oh no!
That's the greatest part about this game is if you mess up a little bit, you die and you have to restart.
From the beginning?
From the beginning, but
From the airport?
yeah.
Oh, bummer.
But all right, we're back from my previous death, taking off from Narita Airport.
Oh, one more time.
It's a windy day, it seems. Flaps up.
So they do not take into consideration Japanese architecture, it appears.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because like those houses aren't Japanese style.
Oh yeah.
They look more like Monopoly houses.
Yeah, well, most of this was done by just an AI program, like analyzing Google's or Bing's satellite images. So
Yeah.
you couldn't really take all that into account, I guess.
Ooh, we're going fast now.
Yeah. We'll get back to that Skytree right away, mother. And everything is sped up in this mode, so like, you know, I can't just. Yeah, I have to tap the turn buttons instead of holding them because crash everything.
Now we're going back to Narita. Whoa.
All right. Okay. Guess loading in Tokyo is what causes it to freak out. Alright, we're back at the Skytree. Gonna dive again, but this time turn on the flaps so we can go slowly down instead of too fast for the airplane to handle.
So where is that? Do you know?
Yeah, it's about right here. I don't know, like the main, like, and Roppongi and everything was around
Way over
here.
there? Uh-huh. I just wonder like what street that is there. It's gigantic. Yeah, I assume that's not to scale.
But yes, here's the Tokyo Skytree. Looks kind of cool, I guess.
Well, Greg. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's anywhere near where we lived.
You recognize this? Is this like a stadium or something?
Could be.
I think Dad and I were looking at this online, and he said that was maybe the sumo.
I was just going to say that.
Sumo arena?
I know it's that shape, and I know it was, not really close to us, so that could be. And I do believe it was near the river, so it could be. There's not very much traffic. That doesn't look too realistic to me.
National Diet Building. Apparently that's right next to where we used to live.
Yes, it is. It's Hibiya area. Right there's the three twins.
Yes, we'll be going on the bus route. Don't worry about it.
Your bus goes this way?
And if you look closely, you can see Tokyo Tower. If you know where it's supposed to be, you can see Tokyo Tower.
That's the thing. I'm not seeing it.
That's because it's not in the game.
Oh, bummer.
This is Tokyo Tower.
Oh, that is? Oh.
Yeah. And I don't know why they decided to not do it, but.
Oh, and then so here's the palace.
What's this huge train station?
That's the, what do they call it? Tokyo Station.
Where Dad used to work.
Right about here.
Out here?
Yeah, right. It's Hibiya area, which is in this area. Pretty close to the station. And I think in reality you cannot fly over what we just flew over. You can't fly over the palace.
Yes, you can, Mom. I just did it. So there's the Diet Building, which I never knew existed when we lived there, when I was a little kid.
The National Diet Abiru. And then we are this direction, right? Yeah, so we're right around here somewhere.
Yep, you can see Home at President right now.
Nice.
If you have a keen eye. Yeah, so here's the hotel that was across the street.
Okura.
Hotel Okura.
Hey. And there we are, right there.
This is Art Hill, right?
Yeah. And so this is Roppongi. So that's us right there, correct?
Yeah, this is
That's us.
this is my room right here.
Omatu Presidente. And then we'd walk across here and we'd go down there and go to Volvo and catch the late bus.
Yeah.
And meet the late bus.
Then over here's the Puerto Roca, right? Somewhere
Yeah,
around here.
down the hill. That's the guy cut. Yep.
Camiacho Station, like down here somewhere.
Exactly.
And then you have the guy cut.
Mm-hmm.
Very long. Oh, let's see.
And the long cut. Yep.
Yep.
Down there. I remember that was kind of steep. I was always afraid you guys are going to fall
Oh yeah.
running down that hill.
I remember we'd always race up and down it.
Yep. Oh, that's so cool to see. Oh, there's their shadow. That's neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Bunch of embassies along here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think this was a Spanish embassy.
Yeah, there's Spanish and Swiss embassy, and or was it? I don't remember. Well, a bunch of them along there. But the Spanish was right by us.
Our bus would pick us up right here, and then
Mhm.
go down along, like turn right there, right?
Mhm.
Then
And if we,
go
if
along
we,
there.
yeah, but if we walked along there, then we would take all the little shortcuts to get over to TAC.
Oh, okay, tax back here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Or it was. I don't think it's there anymore. Remember when we went to Japan the last time? They had leveled it.
Oh,
It was completely gone. And Soldini's house was completely gone.
yeah. I didn't realize Tokyo Tower was so close to us.
Mhm.
Like, it's pretty
Yeah.
close.
Minatoku.
We'll go check out what the game is deciding Tokyo Tower should look like.
That's funny. It's gigantic.
Oh, God. Bye.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I've got it under control again. Sort of. So yeah, if you look at the base here, you can see that it is Tokyo Tower. So you can see a little bit of red right there. You kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
Then once we climb up higher, you can see that it is supposed to be Tokyo Tower. But
Yeah, so it's an odd shaped building, but yeah, that is funny. Doesn't exactly look like the Eiffel Tower.
yeah, it's kind of red on top. So
Mhm.
if you're way up high, it probably maybe looks a little bit more like it. But
Well, it certainly has the footprint. You know, the shape of it is the correct footprint.
yeah. All right. Anyway, let's follow the bus path.
All right.
Head over to Shinjuku.
Go by Ebisu.
Yogi.
Yogi Park. Yeah.
Anything else you want to check out in the Tokyo downtown area?
No. Been there, done that. This is where we had to go when Angie had to get her cast taken off. We went down to this area where the 3 twins are.
See, our bus would go along this highway, right? And then
Mhm,
turn
yeah.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't quite look. Well, I forget. I think this is the one.
I think
these are
so,
the ones that
yeah.
I thought were three. But what is this? I don't remember a second. triplet being
I
there.
don't know. Maybe they weren't there at the time. But yeah, these over here were. Well, there are 3 of them. But
What the heck?
did we run into them?
I guess so. All right, so here we are at Seattle Tacoma International, and we're going to eventually be going to Vashon. But how do you want to get there, Mom? Should we try to swing around Tacoma and then follow the small ferry to Vashon, or should we just go straight to Vashon, or should we go up to Seattle and then follow that ferry lane, or what do you want to do?
Well, every time I flew into Seattle, we would land typically to the south, like we're doing now, and as you're coming in, you see Vashon on the right, and I would always look down and find the Fauntleroy ferry, and imagine driving home. So yeah, let's go that way.
All right. Here we go.
And I love that we have an amphibious plane.
Yeah.
Now, what is it, like right in front of us? It says Deacon Blue. What is that? Is that somebody else's call sign, or?
Yeah, it's just another player.
Okay. Pat Harrison's dog was named Deacon Blue, and there's a song, Deacon Blue.
Maybe that's Pat Harrison's dog.
Boeing, King County International Airport is where I used to fly out of.
Oh, really? Let me know where you want to look. There's Vashon.
Let's just go over toward the coast a little bit so we can get over to Fauntleroy.
There's that thing. I recognize
Yes.
that.
Uh-huh.
This is Lake Washington, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like it's about to rain.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
So if you head left,
Well, I wanted to go over here first. Do you want to check out your old airport?
oh, sure. Oh, there it is right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Very airport-like.
Heading for Seattle. Looks like they've got some big ships in there.
And Fauntleroy's back here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, a bit behind us.
We'll check out Seattle first.
Okay. I was going through some old pictures recently, and I found some pictures of the Seattle skyline. My friend Cheryl and my dad and I all took a photography class together once, and we would go over here to West Seattle, and we took pictures looking back. This is Alki Point right here. So we were right around here looking back at Seattle. And so I have these photographs that we took, and hardly any buildings are there relatively. It's just amazing. Of course, I was 40 years ago.
Two stadiums,
Yeah.
cruise ships.
No Kingdom, just the Safeco field.
What do you mean Kingdom?
Well, this is where the Kingdom used to be,
Yes.
and that area, and then they got rid of it, and they built I guess it's not called Safeco anymore, but they built the new football stadium, and because the football and baseball used to be all in the Kingdom. And I used to work really close to the Space Needle.
Colin used to work in the space.
That's true, he did.
Is that the box he came in? Or no?
I think it's smaller.
Very nice looking Ferris wheel over
Used to
here.
be big. Yeah, that Ferris wheel, that used to be Pier 30. Well, it is Pier 39, and I used to go drinking there all the time. Way before the Ferris wheel. That's where Haley got married, was right there where the Ferris wheel is. And that's Lake Union right ahead.
Oh, here's Tokyo Tower.
Aunt Pat's house used to be right along here. She's got a condo there, but now she lives up in Bellingham. Oh, and there's the, what's the name of this?
The music museum?
Yeah, but what's it called?
They got the monorail here. I don't know what it's
I forget what it's called.
Doesn't look great in the game, but it's passable. I mean, Seattle better look good because this is Microsoft,
Right.
Microsoft's hometown, and so they better make this game look good, at least in their hometown.
Well, the architecture does look correct here. On the waterfront. When I worked in downtown Seattle, I used to come here and actually have to streamboard some of these large container ships that would be out there.
What do you mean, streamboard?
They would not be docked. They would be like that ship right there. It's just out in the water. You know, drop anchor, and you take a boat out to it to get into it. I had to handle all the paperwork and stuff.
Inspecting them?
Yes.
Inspect them for drugs?
No, but I wouldn't do that, but I would inspect their paperwork. Make sure that all their bills of lading and stuff were correct, and because they were coming in from international waters. It's kind of a cool job. So we're West Seattle.
Where's Shaya's house?
Shea is over closer to the airport. SeaTac. I see a ferry boat, but perhaps maybe it's just a boat.
Yeah, I don't think they have. Actually, maybe they have ferries. I don't know.
Who knows? There's Blake Island. It's all flat. It's funny. They make it look a lot more flat than it is. And then here's Lincoln Park. And oh, is that a ferry dock now?
Maybe. Yeah. What? There wasn't a ferry dock last time. Was
Oh, no dock, but maybe a boat.
A game might crash here. Losing frames.
Well, it does look like it could be a ferry, doesn't it?
Yeah, whatever it is, it wasn't there when I made the video last time.
Yeah.
So.
At least it's in the right spot.
There's no one here lined up, so
In
I
the
guess
ferry.
we just get right on the ferry.
Oh, look, there are cars. Look,
Oh yeah.
they're driving out to the ferry. They're in the water. Well, it's a little better than it was.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
It's there now. It's strange.
And look, there's
Don't know
another
what-
car going
Don't know
on.
what this boat's doing.
But how do they do that? How do they drive on the water like that? It is funny how that boat's right there.
Very pretty looking ferry.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Alright, yes, now we will pretend we are a ferry.
Alright. Very nice day. Very calm waters.
Yep.
Or as my dad used to say, calm waters.
Very calm.
Very calm.
See any jellyfish or orcas or anything?
No. No seals. Uh-oh. That scared
Game's
me.
having issues.
So this one looks like it has more of a dock. But no ferry. It's right about at this point when I'd be on the ferry that I'd go, just relax. You know that we're home, we can just kick back. All we had to worry about was going to Thriftway for something to eat, and that was it.
Yep. there's a parking lot where you wait for people.
Yep. Go up the hill.
So we follow this road and then turn here and then.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the main highway?
Probably this over here.
Let me know if you ever want to pause and look at stuff.
It makes me just a little bit sad.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time on that island. Really though, I only lived there for like 4 years, I think. But it was such a big part of my life, because high school, junior high school and high school.
Yeah.
It was 1 year of junior high and 3 years of high school. Pretty intense part of a kid's life.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever take off and land on this airport?
No, I never. Well, no, I don't think I ever did. No, I didn't personally, but I don't remember if my dad. I don't think I ever flew with him on the island. Unfortunately, I got excited about learning how to fly after he had his airplane. It's kind of bad timing on my part. So we're coming up on where Mom stayed for a little while. My grandmother stayed in this convalescent home, nursing home. Mom was there when she broke her hip, and my grandmother was there for a few years before she died. And up here on the left looks like baseball fields now, but that was the Vashon Elementary School years ago.
Well, still is, right?
No, the school's not there anymore.
Yeah. What's this then?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it could have been part of it. One of my boyfriends lived right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Coming up on downtown Vashon.
Yeah, it looks like Thriftway still looks like a hospital.
Yeah.
One of my favorite streets is down farther toward Burton, but I don't think you'd even be able to see it because it's hidden by
Overgrown.
trees.
Yeah. Where's Casa Bonita?
Casa Bonita would be right over here. Yeah. Yeah, right back there.
Right. Oh yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the pharmacy.
Yeah, probably right about here.
This is Thriftway, right?
Mm-hmm. And
Right here.
And if you turn left here, then that would take us down to Richard's house.
Let's do it. A circle. This game is somewhat finicky at times. Okay.
Good one. Right on target.
First floor. What's this
Yes.
building?
I have no idea. Maybe the bank. There's a bank right there. Chase Bank. Alright. Perfect. I never realized how straight the streets were. You know, like when you're coming in from the ferry dock, you could see the street going straight almost all the way down to Tahlequah.
Yeah. Alright, finally on the street again. It's difficult to control the plane at times.
It's funny how they show these little cars zipping around.
Yeah.
Now we could take this all the way to Monument Road, or...
But that's the boring way.
That's true. So did they take this from Google, or how? Do you know how they?
Yeah, from
Purpose?
Bing Maps.
Bing.
Which is
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing as Google Maps. What is it? Oh yeah, we talked about this earlier. What is this
Is it-
compound there?
They were greenhouses, orchid greenhouses.
What's this?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Fakey.
Here's where I'm confused because the street ends. So where did we miss a turn?
Yeah, we must have, because it doesn't really end. Maybe it's just hidden by the trees. But
We're supposed to turn there.
I never saw an opportunity to turn. But oh well, go over that way anyway, because we'll catch up to the street eventually. Yeah, because the street was there when you showed me the other day.
Gotta find Richard's house. Oh wait, maybe is this?
Could be.
Is it?
Coming down the hill. Yeah, it looks like it. See, it's kind of lost in the bushes here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It feels about right.
Yeah.
Although,
So his house should be like
you know, this
in
might
here
be
somewhere, right?
well, either that or maybe we were on the one that goes around. See, like it looks like one street goes that way and one street goes this way, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, this is him, I think, over here. I think the street is going that way.
Oh.
So that's the one we would typically go down. And then this is the one that goes around the back side of his house.
I see. So let's try and swing around and find him.
Okay.
Is that a dock that
Mhm.
goes nowhere?
There's Ellisport Beach on the right.
Okay, so
So,
it's this.
Yes.
Street,
Yeah,
yeah.
we go up there. So this is oops.
I needed to switch
It's
so I
all
can
right.
control the plane.
That's probably his compound right up there. Yeah, and then the back 40. I bet that's his house right
So we think this is Richard's house.
there. Or thereabouts, anyway. Doesn't exactly look like it,
Yeah.
but this I think would be the field, you know, that we
Yeah,
like
this is
play
where,
baseball
this
in.
is
and
where
stuff.
Gavin decided to run off to. Get lost. With
Oh yes, that's right. And then said that he didn't know who Richard was. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, Is that your grandpa? And he said no or something?
Yeah. So this should be Monument Road, I would think. Yeah, it should be. Quartermaster Harbor. Heading for Petal Beach. It's so realistic.
Yeah. Petal Beach. Just a weird stop sign area. Gotta be careful.
Were you in the car when we witnessed that accident right there?
I don't think so.
It was a few years ago. A woman didn't stop, and she was supposed to. And the guy ahead of us didn't stop because he didn't have to. And so she ran into him, and then she got all pissed off, and I got out of the car and I said, sorry lady, you missed it. You had a stop sign. And so his insurance company called me and stuff because I was a witness, and luckily it was okay.
Alright, so there's Grandma's house. Doesn't exactly look like Grandma's house, but here's the driveway, and then...
Well, you can see that, like, the carport right there, or the garage. That looks like the garage anyway, and the footprint of the house and the dock. But then when you get over there, it doesn't. There's nothing there.
You hear the two boats that are always out there.
Or are they? Maybe those are seals, Greg.
Maybe. I don't think so. So I'll swing around and land next to Grandma's house.
Grandma Lagoon. Cliff Clavin's house is right over here.
Clavin.
From Cheers. The guy from Cheers. Actually, I think that was it right there, that big house.
I've stood right here. Right, this one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, good kayaking memories in this area.
Yeah. A lot of memories. Right about here, where the cursor is, Richard was driving the speedboat and pulling a dinghy behind it, and Kilo, his German Shepherd, and Alfie, my dog, and I were in the rowboat, or in the dinghy behind him. And all of a sudden, Kilo decided to go up into the bow of the dinghy, and that's when it went right under the water.
Really?
And the two dogs and I were out there just swimming, and Dick had to slow down. Dick didn't even notice at first because he was looking forward. Richard. And so he turned around, he's laughing, and there I am with these dogs. And, when they're swimming, their claws are out like this. And so I had to keep clear of them. And we got up to the speedboat, and Richard killed the engine, of course, because we were right there. He pulled the engine up so we wouldn't run into the propeller. And then Kilo somehow got into the rear of the speedboat and got into the boat. And I was pushing Alfie because he was little, so I was pushing him up into the boat all the while, trying to avoid the claws. And they get in the boat. I finally get in the boat. Richard is still laughing, and I'm freaking out because me in deep water like this. This is not my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, jellyfish.
Well, and I just don't like deep water. And so, and it was cold. Oh, it was so cold. But the dinghy is under the water, so we're, riding back to wherever we're going back to, a dock somewhere. And pulling this dead weight, you know, because now the boat is under the water and pulling all this water along. Yeah, Richard thought that was pretty funny. And it was, looking back, it was funny, but at the time it was freaking me out.
Alright, so here we are, right outside of Grandma's house. Looks like a pancake.
So it looks like the garage is kind of still there, though. But look how flat the land is, you know, because you know it goes way up.
Yeah.
But it makes it look like it's all level. There it is. It is funny how it has the outline of it and the dock, the shadow from the dock.
Yeah.
And yeah, go back there for a second. So right there, that's where Angie got engaged, right there.
Oh yeah, right about here.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it makes me a little bit sad. That was such a great place to go every year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I first downloaded this game, I flew like right out in the middle here and just chilled there in the plane, looking around.
Yeah. Remembering about kayaking around and just hanging out there. What a great place to be. I was so glad you guys got to spend a lot of time there when you were little.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was such a completely different experience from living here. Phoenix.
Yep. Definitely miss it.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back up there and we'll rent a place.